Welcome back, guys. In this new video I will be showing you how to draw the end elevation for this truncated cylinder. In the previous video I did this, so I will continue to draw the end. I will be generating end elevation in the space right here. So the first thing to do here would be to draw your construction line. To draw the line at 45 degrees. Yeah. So I'm going to construction line and I'm drawing a line at 45 degrees. To do that, start line here, left click there, and tab key 45. Tab 45, enter, and line is drawn up here. So line is drawn here. My next step is to move this line down. Type M for move, enter. Left click here, bring this down to there. Let me delete this for now, just to create some space. So the first step is to do that. My next step now is to trace these points. Again, I'm going to draw, well, my next step would be to draw a line here for the base, a line here. And again, I'm tracking that line here, and I'm going out here like this. Escape. So next I'll be going from point, I'll be using the rectangle to do this as well. So I go up to rectangle, and I go to one, track one from this point, one from this point, left click at one here, then I go down to one here and I track that one across. At the point where it cuts here, that's our first point. So probably I should draw the end of the, well, alright, never mind. The numbering is a little different for this, but it's okay. We'll get the result the same way. Typically we start at the uppermost point here, but in this case I'm starting at a different point, just to show you how versatile this technique is. And I think I want to use a different color line for this. I want to use this color for the rectangle. So back to rectangle. So I started at 1. I click here at 2, and then I go down to 2. I do not click, I simply pull it across and then click onto this point. That is 2. That is 2. That is 1. That is 2. Space bar to reactivate. I go down to 3, click on 3 here, then I go down to 3 here, and I hover across. 3 here, and I go across to this point here. At times it is best if you deactivate object snap, because in this case it wants to snap onto this point right here. So I think sometimes it's good for you to deactivate object snap, because deactivate yeah, because that all the time that pops up. See, alright, see, it's coming up now. Alright, that green line there, yeah, object snap tracking. Back to spacebar to reactivate, and I click on the fourth point, which is here, then go across to the fourth point, then use object snap tracking, left click here, spacebar to reactivate, go to the fifth point, which is here, and I then go down here, fifth point from this point right here, and I track this one across. That's the fifth point, and I then activate spacebar, click at the top of the sixth point, which is here. Here is our sixth point. Go down to the sixth point here and track that across. So we're using object snap tracking. Click this to get that. Now, if object snap tracking is not working on your device, which I've discovered in some cases, it will not pop up when you want it to pop up. If that's the case, you would have to manually track the line across to that point. So what we're doing basically, we're pretty much clicking at one here at the corresponding values here. So I'm now at 6. I'm going back to 7. So here is 7. 7 cuts this right here. 7 cuts right here. And it goes across. 7 goes across here to here. See that one that snapped onto the wrong point right here. Delete. Space bar. So onto 7. 7, I click here for 7. And I then go down to 7 here. And to 7 here. And I click there. That's my 7 point. Now I'm going across the space bar to reactivate. Now on to my 8 point. Now, by the way, guys, if you're using AutoCAD architecture, well, sorry, if you're using just AutoCAD, you don't need to create 12 points. You probably need about 8 or so, because spline will help you to generate the curves. All right. So again, I left click here. Now go down to I'm at 8. I know want one at 9. At 9, 9, 9, 9, track 9 here. 9 is right here. Spacebar to reactivate, I go up to 10. Left click here. Oh, spacebar. Left click at 10 right here, which is here. And then I go down to 10 here. And I track that there. So the circle, the curve is being created here. Spacebar to reactivate. I now go up to 11. 11 is right here. Then come down here and then track to 11 here. And spacebar to reactivate. I go up to 12. Then go down to 12 here. Track that right there. Then go back to 1, and then that will give us the same thing. So now if you look here, we have all 12 points. We then change the spline outline layer, SPL for spline, enter, deactivate AutoCAD mode, and I'll be going to 1. 1 on this, 1 on this is 1 is right here, 1 on the 1 is right here. This is 1. This is 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 2. This is 2. 2 is right here. This is 3. This is 3. So the next time I'm doing this, I think it would be good to do half and then just mirror the other half. I think it's a little easier that way. Do half of this and then the other half, because some of this might have been covered. Yeah, then click there, click here, click here, click there, click here. A point is missing right there. What's happening here? I think a point might be missing somewhere. I think a point might be missing from somewhere. I think a point is missing from here. I think so. A point is missing from here. Yeah. So in this case, where you get half, and you realize that the point come up messy. Oh, I think a point is missing. A point is missing from here. This point is missing. This point, the corresponding point up here is missing. This point is missing. Let me see which point is missing. 12 is missing. 12 is missing. I think 12 was drawn from the wrong point. 12, I think a point is missing from there. Is that 12? Yeah, a point is missing. A point is missing. A point is missing out here. I think probably, yeah, a point here is missing. A point is missing from here. A point is missing from here. A point is missing from here. This is not so difficult, it's just one of those things. Fillet F, enter, touch this, touch that, and we now generate that point. Come here, bring this out to that, and we have that. Then we use polyline, click here, click here, click here, and click there, enter. And that is the development. Yeah, so the next time I'll be doing this, I'm not gonna draw all of it complete. I'm gonna just draw half of it, this half, and then just mirror it here to get the other half, because everything is symmetrical. In this case, this is symmetrical. Yeah, this is symmetrical. But it's the same procedure where you X for export, enter, delete that. So it's the same procedure that you would use for the other method where you draw a line up, then across, and at the point where they meet is the end elevation. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. This is done. One more down.